Hey guys, welcome to Living in South Florida Does Not Suck. This is Andrew Burr from the Andrew Burr Group at the Kai's Company. We can't wait to get started. Military, first responders, EMTs, medical professionals, firefighters. This is a very, very important program that you need to know about. I am Andrew Burr from the Kai's Company, leader of the Andrew Burr Group. I'm sitting here with Greg Hooks from Capital Partners. The U.S. Military On the Move and Heroes program is a program that I just got certified for, where I can give you 20% of my commission in a rebate form if you purchase or sell with me, okay? That right there, and there's no limit to the amount either. I mean, there's some other programs that are similar to this out there, but they have a lot of limits and different things like that. If you can sell a $4 million home, you're still going to get 20% of my commission, okay? If you're buying, same thing, no limits, all right? This program is available to you in any of my market areas, which means down here in South Florida, St. Lucie, Martin, Palm Beach, Broward, and Upper Monroe County. So if you're interested in that, let me know. But I'm going to tell you right now that there's a couple other things that are even better. So if you are purchasing a home with me, basically what happens is we can get you a free appraisal, because when the home closes, the lending company, Capital Partners, if they're the lender, will also rebate you that money for appraisal. So you'll get a free appraisal. If you close with a Kai's Family Title Company, which is Home Partners, they will, if we're selling your home, they will cut your closing fee in half. So you'll only pay 50% of that. So there's a ton of great opportunity with this program. Once again, there's no limits on amount. It all has to do with the amount that we purchase, sell for, and the commission amount. And it's a program that, like I said, there's similar programs out there, but none of them are this robust, and none of them are honestly this easy, and none of them have this much levity as far as, you know, volume or value rather. Now, if you are interested in using this program to purchase, it gets even better, because we can bundle that with the new revamped Hometown Heroes program that Greg's about to tell you about, and get you up to, top end numbers, up to $35,000 toward the purchase of your home in the form of a grant, okay? I'm gonna let Greg go ahead and talk about it in a second, but if you are interested in purchasing or selling in any of those regions that I just talked about, any of those counties I just talked about, give me a call, let's talk about it. 20% of my commission could be a decent amount of money, all right? So I'm gonna turn it over to Greg. I'm gonna let him tell you a little bit about the revamped Hometown Heroes program.
Thanks. So the program was expanded. Currently, it is to all full-time employees that are first-time buyers. First-time buyer meaning that you haven't owned a property in at least 3 years. So if you're full-time, working at least 35 hours, you would be available to enter into the Hometown Heroes program, like Andrew said.
With a Florida-based company.
With a Florida-based company. They have to be brick and mortar in Florida. Mm-hmm. You can get up to $35,000, as Andrew indicated. Typically, it's 5% of the sales price that you would be able to get towards down payment and closing costs, up to $35,000. That is placed as a second lien on the property with 0% interest, so you're not having to pay for whatever that, there's a zero interest.
I call that free money. I mean, it's not free money because you're going to have to pay it back at some point, but if you're getting money with no interest charge, it's like a free loan.
That's right.
Which is awesome.
So it sits there as a silent second loan, and what happens is you never have to pay that back until you refinance, or you sell the property, or pay off the 30-year mortgage, if it's a 30-year mortgage. And the last one would be if you turn the property into an investment property, meaning you start taking rent. At that point, that has to be paid back.
I got a question for you. So is there a maximum? There's a maximum income amount on that, right? Isn't there a cap?
Yeah,
on
every
income?
county's going to have a different income. Right now, we're right around 146 here.
$146,000 income, and then okay,
146,000.
Right, and that's per family
to qualify. Yes.
Okay. That's the maximum.
The max.
Okay.
So if you make more than that, then
you won't qualify for the program.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
All right. And this program used to be only for first responders, military, stuff like that again. But now wait a minute. So also military is exempt from what? Isn't there some?
Yeah, active duty or veterans are exempt from the first time buyer qualification, which would be, you haven't owned in 3 years.
Okay.
So they're exempt from that.
Yeah. So that's awesome. So, and we'll get back into, there's a couple other details I'm sure we'll get into, but once again, if you're looking to buy, if you're moving to South Florida, and you, just hometown heroes is awesome. But if you're, once again, military, first responder, firefighter, EMT, police, veterans, any military, anything like that, when you double these two things, plus the added savings of not, not having to pay for the appraisal or having, it becomes a really substantial amount of money. So, I'm spending a little bit of time here because I think it's important for you to know the value to you, because like I said, this is an amazing combination of programs, particularly for buyers. I mean, if you're selling, it's awesome too, because 20% of the commission is still 20% of the commission, and half off your closing costs is still half off your closing costs. But if you're looking to buy, it is just amazing if you can bundle these two.
Agreed.
So on this program, so we know there's a maximum cap of about 146 in Palm Beach County, right? Any property is eligible, condo, single family home, townhome, doesn't matter?
Yeah, as long as they're going to occupy the property as their primary residence.
Okay.
Yep.
And is this conventional only, or is this FHA or VA?
VA, FHA.
So all across all lines? All right. And is there any upfront expense to this program?
No, there's no additional cost like you would think, that it might cost you something to get into it. There's no upfront cost.
So basically, this is a state of Florida program that's a grant.
Correct.
With more or less no strings attached as far as any additional fees. So a lot of times you hear about these programs and they'll say, oh, but to whatever, you have to apply, put $1,000, some stupid stuff like that. This is not that. This is a pure grant. It's what it is.
Yeah, and there's kind of a push to get, if you're really interested in this, you really need to get moving on it, because they allocated $100 million. They will run out of money. Yeah. And they're already pushing close to 35% usage already.
Yeah.
As of the last numbers I saw yesterday.
I'm not surprised.
And so, that's the initial funding was $100 million and started July 1st. So.
All right, guys, listen. If you are interested, you got questions, let me know. Let Greg know. His information will be up here on the little doohickey too. But this is something that, like I said, everybody that works for a Florida company needs to know about Hometown Heroes. But if you combine that with the Military on the Move Heroes program that we have internally here at Kai's, man, it's a lot of money you could be saving. So we'll see you out there in beautiful South Florida soon. Hey guys, thank you for tuning in to Living in South Florida Does Not Suck. Please do subscribe with the notification bell on. If you liked today's guest, you can also get more information about them right here. Like magic, it will appear. Anyways, we love having you here. We love having your friends here. Shout it out from the rooftops. Like us on Facebook. Share it with your friends. We'll see you soon here in beautiful, sunny South Florida.